Hello, 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 everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. I have not done a video in a while because, one, I haven't been anywhere, and two, I just didn't feel like I was really ready to kind of put all my thoughts together. But I had an appointment today, so I wanted to take an opportunity to where I'm out without the kids and do this video. And this video is about something that I've had so many calls about, text messages, and talk to my friends about, something that everybody's going through. It seems like right now everybody is dealing with some type of big emotional pain. We are losing people are getting divorced, people are going back to jail, people are overdosing, some people are dealing with infidelity, some people are dealing with, they have relapsed themselves. They've let themselves and other people around them down, and they're just hurting. Among everything else that's going on with the mask and the chain shortage or whatever that is, and the political stuff and the rioting and the race things and all this, in the midst of all of that, people are hurting really badly. And it's big pain. And I had a friend that fell and broke their ankle while they were doing some type of hiking. And the doctor was able to tell her, well, it's going to be like 4 to 6 weeks until you're completely healed. It's going to be this amount of time before you can do this, and you're going to be in physical therapy for this long. But emotional pain is not like that. Some things hurt until they don't hurt anymore. Sometimes we cry until we just stop crying. There's no time frame for how long it's supposed to take to get over or get through losing someone we love. There's no time frame, there's no way that anybody can tell you when you feel like you've been shattered inside, whether that's a relationship or something with your family member, or you lost somebody's sick in the hospital. There's no time frame for that. Life is this big book of I don't know sometimes. And the sun still rises no matter how bad we feel sometimes. And when you have kids and you have to put that happy face on and you have to keep going regardless of how you feel, that's really hard to do sometimes. That's really hard when everything that you feel and every emotion that you're feeling, and they're so extreme because you feel all of them at one time, and everything about that situation says give up, and every part of you says I am done, I cannot do this anymore, I'm going to go get drunk because it's not a secret if you're my Facebook friend, I've had like a nervous breakdown on Facebook, and that's okay. That's okay. Because that's how I had to deal with it. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted to relapse. I wanted to go be numb. Because I didn't like what I was feeling. I didn't like what I was feeling at all. And that's not going to be the last time that something happens in life to where I'm like, this sucks. How long is this going to hurt? How long am I going to cry over this? How long am I going to wake up every day and not want to wake up? It's going to happen until it doesn't happen anymore. So, no matter what the situation is, and even if the outcome of the situation is permanent, those emotions, how intensified that they are in that moment, is not going to be forever. If I sit and think about my mom long enough, then I will be just as upset as the day that she passed away. And sometimes we can think about a situation and be right back in that moment and just as hurt, or just as angry, just as upset, just as disappointed as we were the moment that it happened. I'm driving as fast as I can, car behind me. And these things hurt until they no longer hurt. Sometimes people let us down, Sometimes we let ourselves down. Sometimes we're so angry at ourselves because of whatever the situation is. I have a very, very good friend of mine that is back in treatment again, and he is just so devastated and so full of, I hate myself, and I can't believe I would do this. And sometimes our feelings seem bigger than the situation itself. When a couple goes through something, when something happens and it shakes the core and the foundation of a marriage, those emotions seem bigger than what is actually going on. And so then you start to feel like you're overwhelmed because your emotions and how you're feeling feel bigger than you. When my hurt and my anger and my sadness and my disappointment and my missing a loved one and whatever that is, you fill in the blank, when that is going on, when those emotions feel bigger than me, then I want to give up. When I feel like I can't do this anymore, if I continue to tell myself that I can't do it anymore, then I'm going to believe it. Regardless of how big those feelings are, the level of that intensity does go away. I cannot tell you when. I cannot tell you how long it's going to take to stop hurting. I cannot tell you how long it's going to be before you're able to get up in the morning and want to take a shower, or to where you're going to be able to say that person's name without crying, or you're going to be able to just be able to breathe and feel like you're okay. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't just wake up one day and say, I am okay now. It happens little by little by little. And allowing yourself to breathe, allowing yourself to laugh, allowing yourself to feel these things is the only way that you're going to get through them. Because I don't like to feel disappointed and sad. I truly don't. So when I feel like I've been let down, or when I've let someone down, then I feel completely small. And someone told me that they wanted me to do this video because they always wanted to know about, like, how do you get through relationship stuff and stay clean? You get through it just like you get through any other thing else clean. Because even though the emotions are more intense, and even though whatever the situation is more intense, you get through it the same exact way that you would get through any other thing else clean. You just don't pick up. You just don't use. And I know that sounds crazy, like, well, how do you just not do that? You just let yourself feel whatever the heck it is that you're feeling. You just don't pick up over it. Because once you've picked up, if you're even lucky enough to make it back, today's National Overdose Awareness Day, if you're lucky enough to make it back, you have opened the door to that monster. Addiction is not your friend. It is not here to be here. It's like a python. See, like a cobra will come at you and stick its head up and show you how dangerous it is. It wants you to know I'm not playing around. But a python will come and hold you and wrap itself around you and let you feel warm and protected and comfortable and like everything's going to be okay. And the people that go back out and we lose them, they just wanted to feel okay one more time. They just wanted to be numb and to feel okay one more time. I've lost countless people because of one more time. They were going to get high one more time before they went into treatment. They were going to get well one more time. They had been clean, sober for a while, and they just wanted to go back out one more time. And that was one more person that we lost. We don't have to lose anybody from this. We need not lose one more person to the disease of addiction. Not one more person. Regardless of what you are going through, because that is bigger than what you are feeling right now. Regardless of the pain and depression and anxiety, and regardless of how whatever you're going through that makes you feel like you're not enough, taking that outside thing and trying to fill up this thing on the inside that makes you feel like you're not enough, that will never be enough. You're trying to fill up this thing on the inside of you with these outside things, and that's never, ever, ever going to work. Allow yourself to feel. Cry. Let yourself cry. It sucks. Let yourself be mad. Fill up 100 journals. The bottom line is some things that we go through just suck. Some things that we go through are just hard to go through. There's no way to sugarcoat certain things that we go through in life. It's just what it is. And it hurts. And we feel broken. And I know I did that thing a while back where I'm like, stop calling yourself broken and damaged. And what I was meaning then was like, stop saying that you're like damaged goods to where you would be lucky for somebody to pick you. But what I'm saying is, I get it when you do feel broken. In those moments and those hours late at night when you're up and you're crying in the shower so your kids don't see you. Or you're covering it up by saying you have something in your eye. I get it. There are times in our life that we're going to feel absolutely shattered. Not just broken, but shattered. Absolutely to the point to where we cannot go on. I know that we're not promised tomorrow. But regardless, if tomorrow happens, regardless of what goes on in our life today, the sun still comes out tomorrow. Nobody can take your clean time away but you. No one. Don't give up your clean time for a temporary feeling, even if you feel like it's going to last for the rest of your life. Because you're still above ground and you have a chance. It's a little different than what I planned on saying. Today is National Overdose Awareness Day, and I just wanted to say that I love you guys, and hang on. No matter what you're going through, hang on. If you need help, message me. I can give you numbers to treatment centers. Don't give up. Hang on. If you're out there and you're using right now, that feeling that you're trying to fill up with all that outside stuff, whatever it is, it's never going to be enough. You could use every single day, all day, and it's not going to be enough to fill up what you feel inside. And I hope that everybody has a blessed day, and my prayers are with everybody that is dealing with stuff that makes you feel broken right now, and to all those that are dealing with overdose and those that are in recovery, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I love you. Happy Monday.